This is the lifesaver. Big time lifesaver for me.
If you don't do the work in journaling, you don't heal.
The religious song is Un día a la vez. Go for it. Un día a la vez. Do it with a smile. Fight.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jose Luis Hinojosa. You know, according to the American Cancer Society and the Texas Cancer Registry, out of the 1.5 million Americans that were expected to be diagnosed with cancer last year in the US, more than 500,000 of them were expected to die. That's more than 500,000 children, parents, grandparents, friends, gone. In 2011, more than 100,000 new cases of cancer were expected to be diagnosed in Texas. Of those, over 38,000 were expected to die as well. That's the equivalent of a typical small town in your state, completely wiped out. According to research, Texas ranks 4th in the nation for most new cancer cases and 3rd for most cancer-related deaths. Creative Journal Expressive Arts, a program developed by psychologist Lucia Capacchioni, enables people to get in touch with their feelings and well-being through creative and educational tools. In 2011, this program was introduced to cancer survivors in South Texas, thanks to the support of a local oncology clinic. And the results were simply amazing. Let me show you what Creative Journal Expressive Arts is doing for many cancer survivors in South Texas, and what this program can do for you. Enjoy.
My name is Lynn Ramirez. I am a therapeutic foster parent and I'm 60 years old. I live in McAllen and I have 2 daughters. So when I was diagnosed in 2010 on my birthday, I was very fearful, very scared. I went through all of the treatment that I needed to go through. I finished that. About 7 months later, I was told that I needed a chest x-ray. Devastated, I reclused myself, would not come out of my room. When I did come out of my room, it was only to eat. Stayed away from family, friends, would not talk.
I'm Maria A. Gonzalez, and I am a professional teacher. I've been teaching for 34 years. I presumed a shock mode. I didn't think anything about it. I took care of it and everything. Came in here, signed up for the appointment and the whole thing. And then afterwards, I had the reaction that, what is multiple myeloma? What's going on? You know, the same question came up again. What did I do wrong? Now I have another cross to carry. And that's when, that Sunday, I went to church and I cried through the whole Mass and asking God there in church, why me? Why me? I got to talk to the priest after Mass and he said, this is God. He's testing you. Remember, he carried a cross for you. And he never said, why me? And that's when it hit me, that I did not have any control over my life. God did.
I'm Dr. Marcia Nelson, and I am a wife and a mother, and I have been doing the Creative Journal Expressive Arts activities for the last 20 years. We call it the journey of healing. Each one of the patients that have come with cancer have found a new inner peace, tranquility, and a love for themselves. And through this, we've seen some very strong healing results.
All of us who are survivors in doing this depend a lot upon the journaling portion. If you don't do the work in journaling, you don't heal. But you'll also notice our journals are kind of unique in that there are no lines.
I noticed that some of the patients come in very apprehensive, very sad, and as if life is going to end because of their sentence with the disease. And there are many times tears and really withdrawn. And as they do this work, just within the hour and a half, they start to perk up and they start to feel happier. And we start off with always music. And we do a little bit of body movement. And I see in the beginning, people are very stiff. They're just robotic. They hardly can move to the music. And as the weeks go by, they are so animated and they're silly and they're really having fun. And as the artwork progresses, I see very sad, dark colors being used. And as we go about in 3 or 4 weeks, I see brighter colors and I see smiles on faces they draw. I see clay pieces that have a lot of animation, and it's very, very fun for me as a facilitator to see that personal growth. And they tell me how much better they feel.
What the workshop did for me, it gave me the tools of how to handle whatever comes into your life, regardless if it was cancer or whatever. And it helped me work through those issues.
What we do use is a journal that has no lines, and we basically answer 4 questions. Who am I? How do I feel? Why am I feeling this way? And what can I teach you?
The importance of living is giving information to other people about your cancer, living for your family, making them happy, not making them sad and feeling bad because you have cancer. That's the worst feeling I have to give to my daughter. I only have 1 daughter. I have 2 grandchildren and my mother alive right now and 2 brothers. I don't want to leave them seeing me with a sad face and crying and moaning. No. Live that day, 1 day at a time, but live it to the fullest. And cancer patients can live it to the fullest, just like any normal person.
Today, on August the 23rd, 2011, I was told by my doctor that I did not have lung cancer. It's a mass, but we don't know what it is. It could be anything.